Okay, so before I start this video, I have to ask, how does this woman balance on the bike with that huge purse?
If you change your mind, take a chance, I'm the first in line. Honey, I'm still free. Take a chance on me. If you need me.
So this week we were talking about embarrassing moments and what's not. I did a video like this for the other collab channel that I'm a part of, and so when the topic got brought up, I was kind of like, oh, I don't want to do this again, because I feel like it would just be the same video and it would be kind of redundant, because I know there's a lot of people who also watch the other collab channel that I'm on. But then when I was watching Kelly's video, it reminded me of a moment that was quite embarrassing. I don't think it'd be the most embarrassing moment that I can remember, but it was definitely embarrassing at the time. If you've been watching this channel for a while, you know that I used to work for the Disney company. I was a tour guide at their studio's backlot tour in Orlando, Florida. And I had a little bit of an accident one day. The way that the tour is set up is there's a shuttle, and the guests load into the shuttle and you drive around the different areas of the backlot. Well, the shuttle is about the size of like a semi-truck cab, so there you have to get up a couple stairs to get into the actual truck to drive it. And I was on a lunch break, and I was messing around with one of the people who was driving, and so I was just riding as the passenger in the cab. The whole tour is over and done with, and we are at the area where the guests are getting off, and I'm getting out of the cab. And when I get out, I'm not used to getting out of the passenger side because I'm always getting out of the driver's side, and I miss a step and I fall out of the vehicle and land on the ground in front of 200 guests that are at Disney having just taken this tour. And a couple people are looking at me, and this one guy was like, oh my gosh, and are you okay? And I like jump up real fast, and I'm like, I'm okay. And the guy who was driving the cab that I had been messing around with was laughing hysterically at me. Come to find out, I actually sprained my ankle, because as soon as it happened, I was like, God, this just really hurts. And it was my right foot. I remember that, because to drive the shuttle, when you drive, you use your right foot to do all the pedals, and I couldn't use the brake, because the brakes are different on the truck. Like, you have to pump the brakes, not just like, brake. It's like, and I couldn't do that. And so I was out of commission for driving the shuttle for at least a good 2 weeks. I had to go to Disney's hospital and have them check out my leg and, make sure that I wouldn't sue anybody. But yeah, I would definitely say falling on your face. Well, it was kind of my face. It was like my butt and then my face in front of 200 Walt Disney World guests while you're supposed to be like the person in charge that knows what you're doing is quite embarrassing.